Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay, great. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
60 by 6. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Play action. Here's Allen. Pass right side. That's Ryman. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go again with Benson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, it's Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 21.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He's to the 10. And he's in! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Yeah. Fighting off defenders here. He'll turn forward and pick up 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. Hawk, go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Okay, ready?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready? Ready?
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
24 yards.
That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We are through 1. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Seattle. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a 1st down to go with.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
60 Bison. Go.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
First and 10. at the
Line of
15
scrimmage
yard
is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Stick, coach. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the toss, they go with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Ready? Check up.
On play action, Allen. Forced out wide. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
First and goal, Arizona.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal.
Roll. Tight. Panther 60. Panther 60.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They put Wilson in motion. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jordan Burks in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60 bicep.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
3-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready. Cowboys. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nolan Smith into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 1918.
The drive starts on the ground with Walker. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Mustang 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
6 brings up 3rd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. He's got it to London. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Seattle.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Back. Ready.
That one taken in by London.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 6.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. That's Harrison in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Allen. That's caught by Harrison right side. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen on third down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They put Wilson in motion. Send a man in motion right.
Hey! Check, 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 check.
Throwing again is Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that will lead to a second down. They put Wilson in motion.
Warriors 17.
Throwing again. It's Allen. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Go! Buffalo 18.
To the air once more is Allen. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 17 check it out. Back, blitz.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Ron Payne there for the stop.
And
after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run here with Benson. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion.
18 Cardinals. Go.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, set. Check. Hey.
That's Harrison in motion. A run with Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Arizona.
They put Ryman in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Benson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll run with Benson, and this is not going to do it either. Stops for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here we go. Nice.
They'll run the draw with Walker. Finding room across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Remember this one thing, it is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL, and I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On second down, Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field. And the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside. And they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
3rd and 11.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Left side in the hands of London. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll try it now with Walker. He gets free. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They put Wilson in motion. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They put Wilson in motion. Allen working from the pistol. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
First and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop talk things over before third down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's gonna have a Cards first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
28. Seahawks, 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Hardy now with the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside, trying to get with my vibe to the food. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize.
Get it! The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 12 yards.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jordan Birch. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
18 Cardinals.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
On the ready. Hey, go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. A tight end in motion now. On the ground, it's Benson. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Not much. Second and long coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They put Wilson in motion. Allen now on second down. He'll get that to Wilson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 6.
Check, Panther. Let's go. Go.
They put Wilson in motion.
Hurt.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
Number 32, the ball carrier. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. One down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10.
Tag. Bronco 80. Go.
Back to throw. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
Kenneth Walker. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set up. 70 Lions. Go.
Throwing is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They put Wilson in motion. Josh Allen on the bootleg. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Ready? Night. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will go all the way. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second TD catch of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is first and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And this will be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Out of the gun on third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Cardinals.
First and 10, and it's Allen. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.